Hello everybody, I'm hippienolic 2, and today I'm joined by two very special guests to discuss the two new DLC characters and stage in Super Smash Bros. 4. And I have Babe and Sarah Palin here from Smashing with Bros. So first, we're just going to talk about what we like and what we don't like about each of the characters, and we'll talk about Bayonetta first, and we'll go to Babe.
Hey, what's up, my Smashters? I really like Bayonetta personally. I think her attacks are a lot of fun, but I'm not sure how good she can be. In the playing time I've had with her, she's had some really good spiking opportunities for her down A, and her dodging's a lot of fun. It's sort of like the feathers, sort of like a Tachi if anybody's ever seen Naruto. But I've noticed that usually the better characters, the characters that are usually pretty good, are the ones that usually don't have that many attacks that aren't a part of them, like Sheik and Rosalina. Usually have attacks that are part of them, minus the star. Also, Sonic's pretty good, and Mario all have attacks that are close to them. But we'll see how good she can be. Sarah Palin, what do you have to say about this?
I don't know. A lot of her smash attacks, they leave her pretty vulnerable, especially because how, like, if you can roll into it, so it can be right between her and all of her attacks and be pretty much safe. And her down A, it doesn't hit behind her, so that's kind of what bums me out too.
Yeah, I personally think the character overall is okay. It's just not my style. I don't really see myself using her, and yeah, but I do like her art style. If you ever pause the game while using her, you can see like the butterflies and all this art stuff going on in her wings. It's really nice. They did a good job with her. Anything else, guys?
Yeah, one thing I'd like to add on about the art is that when you attack, I believe it's I don't remember actually, but her clothes just disappear at one point. Is it the Sarah Palin? Do you remember?
I don't know. Yeah, I remember that too. Like, she loses half of her outfit and then she gets like gray and stuff.
She aged like 20 years in like one move.
Yeah. Overall, she does sort of have that librarian witch look.
Yeah, I think it's her smash attacks that's when she loses all of her clothes and stuff.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like she worked for like the FBI or was a secret agent before, and now she has to go, and then she became a librarian, and now she has to go and rescue all the books from a small town conquered by some drug lord.
Well, as you can see, we haven't played the Bayonetta games, but we have some crazy fan theories. But now, let's go to Corrin, who is another Fire Emblem character that some people are a bit hesitant about. I was too when I first saw that it was a Fire Emblem, but then when I saw the trailer, I was really pumped for this player, and now that we have them, I have just a lot of good things to say about him. But let's see what Sarah Palin has to say.
Yeah, I like her too, and him, I guess, depending on what your play style is. She has a lot of good moves, especially a down B. Most characters have a down B, but you need that down B. She has pretty fluent, but yeah, she gets the job done pretty quickly.
Okay, let's go to Babe.
Yes, another down B. Yes, you really need that move. But honestly, I feel like if they took most of the down Bs out, they'd have another opportunity for a better move that could just be less cheap and more fun. I really like Corrin, but like I think Robin, she has both sexes because of the gameplay. And then her colors are kind of fun. She has like a sort of Barbie one, then she has like a traffic construction sort of one. Then she has just a Lucina one that's just like a blatant ripoff. And then, do you guys remember the last color?
She has a blue. She has her normal white one. She has. I think you've named them all, really.
Yeah, I was kind of bummed they didn't have a blue hair or a red hair, because I think they have the blue hair for the guy version, but not the girl.
Yeah, so just like the playing style, you guys mentioned the down B. A lot of characters have a counter move, and it's sort of annoying. Like, it was more fun back when only a few characters had that move. It does seem like this game, a lot of the characters are similar in that way. But it's a pretty sick move. Overall, the way that Corrin like transforms into a dragon is really neat, and I'm just really happy with this character.
I really like her because she has a lot of ranging attacks that you can also control the direction with, which is a lot of fun for when you're edge guarding. She also has a fun spike. Then her back move, just you hit somebody with a wing, which is also tons of fun. But her spike, I think it's just when you hit straight down. I think your sword just goes straight down.
So the down A, like
in
where
the
you
air?
just
In the air?
yeah, when you just like sort of go straight down and it's sort of like a needle like driving down and it's
Yeah, but you can't do that off the stage because you'll end up killing yourself.
yeah it but this character overall I would say is worth the money. If you were to pick just one of the two, I would probably go with Corrin. Just overall, what do you guys say?
Yeah, probably Corrin. And another thing with Bayonetta is that her B move, she shoots a bunch of stuff up at a diagonal upward motion, and it's really tough to actually do anything with that. Like, you can charge it too, but it's still pretty much the same.
So then their smash attacks are also pretty interesting. Like Bayonetta's, I believe you just have to. It has sort of like a clock thing. Then you have to hit people enough. Then once you hit people enough, a giant demon appears and it'll kill them. Corrin's is pretty unimpressive. A dragon just appears. You have to be right next to them, and it goes flying. But I also really like Corrin because she has some really cool armor, and she's not just a sexualized female. I mean, it's great they're adding females, but a lot of them, like Bayonetta, are just scantily clad, and same with Zero Suit. And Zero Suit's a lot of fun because she's a great playing style. But, yes.
Bayonetta does appear to some of the older age groups.
Very well put. Very well put. Now, like you were talking about, Babe, with the smash, the final smash for Corrin. It's another cutscene move, and I personally prefer final smashes that are actually in the battle that you can see.
Yeah, like Sheik and Zelda's. I love the bow.
Same. Now, if we just talk about this stage, now, this is probably one of the advantages to buying Bayonetta is to get this stage. It is Umbra Clock Tower stage, and it's probably one of my favorite stages in the game. What do you have to say, Sarah Palin?
Yeah, I like it a lot too. I love the backgrounds, but I tend to have a hard time figuring out where my player is because I just get lost so many times. And it's even harder when you have like more than one person as the same character. Babe, what are your thoughts?
I really like it just because you can go under the stage at some points. There's like 2 or 3 rock things that'll hover and they'll go around, they'll come and they'll disappear. The thing that really got me sometimes is that there's rocks above, so if you go up too high sometimes, you'll hit the rocks and it comes flying back down. But yeah, overall I think it's a great stage. Right there, it's Final Destination.
Yeah, I just feel like this stage, it doesn't have a lot of the, I don't know what you call it, like hindrances that the other stages have, or just like obstacles that you have to work around that really take the like actual skill out of Smash Bros. And makes it more of just like any player can do well on some of the other stages. This one, I like the platforms. They move around different spaces, and you just have a good fighting area to play on without it being obnoxious.
You're talking about like a Ridley stage.
Yeah, the Ridley stage is probably the epitome of obstacle courses.
No, the Wily Castle one, where that yellow thing always tries to kill you. That's
They redid, which one was it? The grass stage with like the metal robot thing that looks like almost like a metal Ridley ripoff.
From Xenoblade, the Xenoblade stage that Shulk is from.
Wait, what stage is that?
The one.
2 sides of it. And there's a hole right down the middle. Then there's a spring. Then there's 2 little other green things. Then half it disappears at one point.
It's the where the giant metal robot comes, and it's like smashed.
Oh, that one. Oh, with the giant weird guy in the background.
Yeah. He can be. There are just, and there's like all the stages overall. They have hindrances that are just take the fun out of the game. So, I would definitely recommend this stage as a must-have if you want to enjoy the game to the fullest level and not just want to play every stage on Omega.
I still prefer to do that. I feel safer on Omegas.
Yeah. So we've talked about these characters now. these are the final characters for Smash. What characters would you like to see?
I would like to see a lot more of the Pokemon being added, because they took out how Charizard could go between Squirtle and Ivysaur. So I feel like if they added like a couple more in there, and there's just so many, so they could keep going with it, and it would also be a great money-making thing. And as Babe said earlier today while we were discussing it, he thought about adding in Blaziken and Machamp too.
I think they should also add Hermione Granger. I think she'd be a great choice, a strong female character. She could use magic and everything. No Harry Potter. He really just lucks into everything. He just like be an annoying character like he was in the book series. Not quite as annoying as Ron, but whatever. And guys, remember, it's Leviosa, not Leviosa.
Well, that's definitely an interesting choice. I'm guessing more people would go along with the Pokemon route than the books. But okay. Yeah, of course, with Pokemon, we have Pokken Tournament coming up soon, March 18th. I'm pumped for that game, and I'm sure you guys are too. And I'd just like to thank you for being on the show today, and playing some Smash, and I hope to have you guys back.
Yeah, Sarah Palin out.
Thanks for having me. Goodbye, my little Smashters.
And of course, be sure to like and subscribe if you like this video, and you can follow me on Twitter at hippienolic2, and as always, have a good day.